Hello and welcome to a Worldbox video. I thought it would be cool to maybe recreate something historical in Worldbox. So today we are going to be simulating the rise of the Mongol horde. As you can see on the screen, we have the Mongol horde here with 101 population. We have a couple of empires out here that are kind of historical, but not really. Some of the historical ones have the Song dynasty, we have the Dali Solonate, we have the Russian Empire, we have the Persian Empire, we have the Byzantine Empire, and my favorite, we have the Emu and the Kiwis. And then we also have my own personal empire that hopefully doesn't get destroyed by the Mongol horde. Most of these empires are humans, but the Mongol horde is orc, and so is the Grave Empire. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. We're going to try to not kill too many people ourselves and really see what all these orcs and stuff do on their own against everyone. Okay, so these two empires right next to the Mongol horde, I have a bad feeling they're not going to make it. I try to place them historically, but you know, it's a little off in this game. They kind of roam around and do their own thing. And it looks like they just settled a second city for the Mongol horde. We have the Mongol horde in Nana. We still have all this stuff over here. We got some rain clouds. Ooh. I think there's some thunderstorms. Natural disasters are on, so we might see some people get wrecked. It looks like the Mongol horde is losing a decent amount of population. I think they're migrating to Nana, so it's gonna be interesting to see. And to make the Mongol horde even more OP, how about we give them some coffee to make them really go wild? It looks like they might be running out of food, and I don't want the Mongols to die right away. So the Mongols started like 100 population, but now they're already down to 69, and that's because some people migrated to Nana and other people kind of just died because they didn't have any food, because they really didn't start with farms or anything. So it's a couple of people had to die, you know, in order for the rest to survive. It's really going to be interesting who wins over here in Australia, the Emu or the Kiwis, and hopefully it's not the Emus because they'll just kill the Mongols if they do. But if I were one of these two cities, I'd be scared at this point because it is not looking good for them. It looks like this big Mongol horde will easily kill them, no problem. I also did try to make the Japanese Empire. Yeah, but these people just don't want to create an empire on this island, so the Japanese Empire will not be here, and they will just slowly die out the human population here. Which sucks, because everyone knows the Japanese can withhold the Mongols, but now there's no one to stand against them. Okay, the Mongols are really scary already, because their major city has almost 80 population, while their second city has 50, so they got like 130 population. I think, oh my goodness. So the Mongols just killed this city down here, and I think the Mongols are going after the second city. So the Mongols are already expanding. The Mongol horde is already doing Mongol horde things. So yeah, it looks like the Mongol horde is going to get their second city destroyed. They're destroying it, but they're not really gaining any land themselves. And it also looks like the Byzantines are going to war with the Russian Empire. The Byzantines are actually looking really good. So I don't know if the Byzantines will actually defeat Russia here, because Russia's orcs and the Byzantines are just these lonely humans. But it looks like Russia is fine against the Byzantines. So nothing to threat there. But the Mongols, yeah, they're really they took out this city. So the Mongols are really looking good. They killed these two no-names, but the Song dynasty is to the south. But it's going to be interesting because they're starting to get collapsed on. They got a lot of people bordering them. After they take out this city, though, it might be easier for them to not die. Looks like the Byzantines are still trying to do something against Russia, but it really doesn't look like anything's really successful going on. Okay, it looks like the Mongols have decided that they are going to take over this city that has 2 population, which is actually something. It is like a start of... Oh, wait, no. Oh, the Delhi Sultanate took over this nation. Oh, that is huge. The Mongol horde now has to compete with these people that now have 2 cities. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if the Mongols are going to go in and take the city out. I was not expecting that. But the Byzantines are actually getting their butt kicked by the Russian Empire. So I don't know what the Byzantines are doing, but it looks like they're dying, which they should, because it's historically accurate. Okay, it didn't last long. Russia, I mean, this city got destroyed by the Mongol horde. did not last long. The Mongols just went ahead and killed them. So now they don't have to worry, but the Mongols have to be careful because all these cities are starting to pick up. The second biggest person is this guy with 69, but this guy's 67, which is competing with one of their cities. The Mongol horde definitely has to be careful, especially if they're destroying cities. Every time they go to war, they're going to be weakened. So if one of these cities like kind of combined or something, the Mongols could be taken out quite easily. Well, it looks like the Mongols are going after the Song dynasty, and I don't think it's going to go very well for them. I think the Mongols are going to absolutely destroy them. The Kiwis are also going after some people too. It's just everything is going in a complete collapse. Oh, I think the Emus have declared war on the Kiwis, and this is the fight we've been waiting for. Who cares about the Mongol horde? Who will claim Australia? Will it be the Emus or will it be the Kiwis? And I think the Emus could get victory here. Not sure though. However, the Song dynasty did not make it. The Mongols have absolutely destroyed them. It looks like they left them alive, but yeah, I don't know why. They should have just took them out. It looks like there's another war in the north. The Aprik and the Rat Pack are going to war with each other, and it looks like the Rat Pack is going to win. I think these are orcs here that have spread from the Mongol horde before the game started, and it's not even close. Hopefully we get some humans that will survive. I know that I'm pretty sure, no, they're orcs. They're orcs. The Byzantine empires, and I think Africa is all the humans that we got, so... oh no, Persia's humans too, and so the Dali. Okay, we got some humans, There's some hope here. Oh no, Kiwis, no! The Kiwis are getting absolutely destroyed by the Emu Empire. 75 to 31, that is not good. I think we're gonna see the collapse of the Kiwis here, and the Emus are gonna take over Australia. Speaking of that, it looks like Nishko has taken their second city. I think Persia got it for a little bit, but Nishko is looking pretty good, and I think Persia needs to be careful because they're stuck between a lot of people. They're like dead in the middle of the map. Same with, yeah, no, they're dead. They border 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, so they gotta be careful. And yeah, the Song dynasty officially died. They actually got absolutely wrecked, not even close. And speaking of a not close war, the Rat Pack absolutely destroyed these guys to the north. The humans just got wrecked. The Emus have officially claimed victory in Australia. They have taken over the Kiwi Empire, and what will they do now? Probably just stay in Australia and not do anything. So that seems about right. The Mongol horde has kind of not done anything for a little bit. They should probably go after someone here soon, or else they are in fear of losing. So it will be interesting to see who they go to war with next. And looks like Dully Solinate is getting attacked by my team. I don't know why my team is going after them. They definitely have people closer that they could go to war with, and they're absolutely destroying the Dully Solinate. As you can see, I was trying to mess around with some things, and I accidentally made the Mongol horde declare war on almost every single empire. So I don't know how that's going to work out, or if the Mongols are going to survive, but yeah, the Mongol horde is now at war with pretty much every nation, which is pretty realistic, you know, I understand, but I think it's going to cause a huge mess in the game now. And yes, it will. It looks like the Mongols are being invaded from the south right now. I do not know if anyone else is invading them too. It doesn't look like Rat Pack might have and got completely wiped out. Okay, yeah, Rat Pack got wiped out by the Mongols as well. It looks like it's going on all war everywhere. We have nations getting destroyed left and right. We have Dully Solinate about to be destroyed. The Rat Pack has been taken over by the Mongol Empire as well. It looks like their second city was destroyed as well. The Mongols are expanding. It is going complete south for everyone. Ugg is, I think, losing some troops to the Mongols. The Mongols are doing okay though. Man, it is going into all-out war. It looks like the Dully Solinate has been destroyed by Graves' Empire. I don't know if anyone will interact with that, but I think the Mongol horde is actually going to survive all these wars that they're with, unless Graves' team really decides to attack them. I think they're the only one that can really do anything. They were being attacked by like 3 people, but I think the Mongol horde may have this. I don't know, the Mongol horde is looking really good. They have 2 cities with over 100 population, but there's a lot of humans over here, so if the humans team together, they could take out the Mongol horde possibly, but it will be hard for them to take them out because they are pretty strong. We have a war breaking out to the north of the two most northern countries that are kind of in Siberia, declaring war on each other and going into a complete fight. These guys are both humans, and I think if they consolidate power here, it could be good, but it also could weaken them for the Mongols to go after them, because they are really close to the Mongols, and this could be bad if these nations get weakened too much from this war between the two. It looks like the Mongols are trying to claim another city, and if they do, it is going to be big, and they did. So the Mongols now have 4 cities. They are definitely the most dominant power, which they should be. They were buffed in the beginning. Will the Mongols raise over all of Africa and Asia, and maybe even parts of Europe? Possibly. I think they could. The biggest threat right now is the Graves team. Graves team is looking good. I know they have some pretty good technology, so it's going to be interesting if Graves team, you know, my team, the best team, will be able to stop them. And it looks like someone is going right for the Mongol throat. Who is this that is attacking them? They are doing insane. It looks like it is the kingdom of Great Dai. Where is Great Dai at? Holy cow. So the nation all the way down here in Africa is currently invading the Mongol horde and taking out their cities. That is actually, I've never seen that happen. That might be from when we made the Mongols declare war on anyone, but these guys just took a big chunk out of the Mongols. They like lowered their population lower than their second city. So that is something that might help the world out. That may save the world there, weakening the Mongols there. There would have to be an insane coalition right now to defeat the Mongols. It would be insane. There's actually been more people that have died in this world than there are alive right now, which is actually kind of normal, you know. It looks like we're seeing the absolute collapse of the Persian Empire. They are getting attacked from both sides. Russia is attacking from the north, and this blue nation is attacking as well. And I think the Persians may die here. It's going to see who will claim it. Will it be Russia, or will it be the blue guys? If Russia takes this land, it's going to be great for them, because Russia's been picking up a lot of land from the remnants of the Delhi Empire, so Delhi Sultanate. So if Russia picks this up, this would be pretty big for them. The Mongol horde is looking scary. They have 4 cities which all have over 100 population. They could wreak havoc on the world. They are the most powerful by not even close now. They could declare war and kill anyone, and I think they would have an easy time doing it. It looks like Persia will survive for another day. Russia was not able to take them out, but they were able to take some land away from them, which is good for Russia, but Russia got the city. It would have been great for them instead. A big development in the Middle East. Persia just took a little city. Persia just took a city from this blue nation right here, and that is big for Persia. They just got a war with Russia, and that is a huge pickup for them. This might make Persia one of the most dominant powers, because they're one of the only people with 2 cities besides the Mongol horde, and if they are able to grab more, it would be great for them. The Mongol horde has destroyed another great nation. This blue nation that was kind of the survivors of the Delhi Sultanate has been destroyed by the Mongol hordes. I'm hoping they don't get to Australia, because they're kind of on their own island, and I really don't want Mongolia to find out how to sail, because that would be bad if they were able to. And the blue guys took the city back, but at what cost? There's 3 population left to the city. They pretty much wiped out everyone, even though they used to be all their citizens. So it's kind of messed up if you think about it. Yeah, I don't know what the Emu Empire is doing on their land, but they have 136 troops, which is the most powerful military in the world, even though the Mongol horde has almost doubled their population. So I didn't even do anything to them, but these emus down here, you can see right here, they are ready to go to war. So I hope they don't get boats, because if they get boats, they're going to just destroy the entire world. And I knew it was a problem to give the emus land. It was a mistake. Oh my goodness, the Mongols have their first boat. So it looks like the Mongols would be able to go after Australia, but I don't know if they should go after Australia. Australia is insane. I think if they went ahead and went after them, it would be a big mistake. It looks like the emus have their own fleet now too, so if a war comes between the emus and the Mongols, it will be quite interesting. They actually have around the same strength, and a war could break out at any moment. Oh my goodness. What has happened to the Mongol Empire? The Mongols just lost 2 cities. 2 cities just got their independence, and the Mongols have just been weakened by so much. That is not good for the Mongol horde, and I don't know what this is going to lead to. Well, I can tell you what it leads to. The Emu Empire has landed in India and Sri Lanka, and it looks like they may be going after the Persian Empire. They have their entire military here, it looks like, and I don't think it's going to be good for the Persian Empire. I think the Persian Empire may be in for a world of hurt. Never mind. All of Emu's troops are going back into the ship. They were just here for a visit. And it looks like the Byzantine Empire has rose again. They now have 3 cities, which is the most in the game. They definitely not the most powerful, but 3 cities the most. And I just saw as well, the Emus finally killed off Indonesia, so that's not good for anyone. It looks like the Emus and the Byzantines may outshine the Mongol horde in this video. And it looks like it's time for the complete collapse of the Persian Empire. I think this is the Byzantines taking them over, and the Byzantine Empire is going on a craze. This is going to be their 4th city, which is the most anyone has had in the game, tied with the Mongol horde. And I don't know how the Byzantines are doing this, but they have came out of nowhere and are super powerful. Also with that, the Emu Empire has made their 3rd city, so the Emu Empire is looking great as well. The Mongols really need to do something here. They have stagnated and haven't done anything for a long time. If they're not careful, they will lose this, even though they are super powerful. I still think they have the most population in the game. Actually, I think they have less population than the Emu Empire now. Yeah, they do. So the Mongols are officially not the strongest anymore. They have fallen out of the standings. Yep, if we look at the standings, it goes to the Emu Empire, the Mongol horde, and the Byzantine Empire. The Mongol horde really has to pick it up. They have almost the most land, but they gotta pick it up. It looks like this nation, Africa, has decided to stop the Byzantine Empire's rise because they just took a city away from the Byzantines. And this nation is really strong. They definitely have more population than the Byzantines in this one city. So it looks like the Byzantines may have lost too many of their resources, and we may see the absolute collapse of the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantines have lost another city, which is not good. Yeah, it looks like the Byzantines just expanded too fast and now are just having a complete collapse. And it looks like this nation that was being peaceful the entire game in Africa has now conquered both these nations up here. It looks like this African nation is going to do really good because they've really been keeping it low, and now they're expanding a lot. Okay, the Mongol horde hasn't killed everyone, so I'm starting to want to kill everyone myself, if I'm being honest. So we may start doing destruction, you know? Because the Mongol horde, I don't think is going to do the war, conquer the world. I really try to make him do it. They kind of have been a disappointment. So I think the best thing is we have the ice from the ice walkers from the north come down. So let's go ahead and see what we can do if we spawn a whole bunch of ice guys in the north. Okay, so I did a whole bunch of ice towers here in the north and ice ones. I don't know really how much that will do. So we'll see, we'll see. I don't know if they'll destroy everything really fast. I haven't used them too much. It looks like they're doing some damage up there in the north. Yeah, it looks like they're doing a lot of damage up there in the north. But how are they defending against it? Oh, they're doing good. They've destroyed 2 of them up there. They've destroyed a couple up there too. It looks like they're actually doing a decent at defending. I think we're going to be at a complete stalemate for peace. I made the Mongol horde declare war on every single person, and they still didn't grab any land. So I think we stagnate at this point, and the Mongols are not piecing out with anyone. They refuse to take land from anyone. So to punish the Mongols, I think we have to make them taste the Zarbamba. I'm sorry, Mongols. This is what happens when you don't destroy the world for me. You must be punished for your actions. So let's go ahead and set 2 Zarbamas down. And sorry, Mongols. You're disappointed. And for the rest of the world, your punishment is you're just going to get bombed. Okay. So when we try to make the Mongol horde, they decide not to take the world. I still have fun. This was a cool, different, interesting video of creating something in Worldbox. If you want to see me do another Worldbox video where maybe I try to like recreate World War II in Europe or World War I in Europe, let me know. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if you would like to see something more. If this video gets like 250 likes, we'll probably do another Worldbox video. Well, thank you for watching. Check some videos on the screen now. Thank you, Dimitri, for being a huge supporter on the channel. Hope you guys have a great one. See you later. Bye.